spice everything nice? Was it when you became a professional fighter? Was it prior to that? Did you have a bad breakup? Like what put you on?
Is what really hit it for me. I mean, I was young. I didn't do that good with girls, and I kind of started figuring it out. Thankfully, before I had any fame, I started doing well. But then I got a little fame, and I was also good at talking to girls. And you're like, wow, you see, you realize how fucking shady they are.
Yeah,
just out of control. Like basically, you got to the point where it didn't matter. I could sleep with her. Any girl I tried fairly easy, and I would have, I had a party place for a minute, and the worse my rep got, the easier it got. Girls would start hearing, oh, this guy's sleeping with other girls, and it'd make them want to sleep with me.
Yep.
That's when and then another thing, you realize they don't care if they have boyfriends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I didn't used to ask. Sometimes I'd find out afterwards a girl would have a boyfriend. And here's something that really was a wake-up call to me. I'd go, oh, why did you cheat? Always the answer was some version of, he's too nice, he does what I tell him. And girls even admit to testing him. They'd be like, I tell my boyfriend to do ridiculous things, and he does it. And he's like, and you're so like masculine. I just wanted to come fuck you and feel like a real man. I had another girl tell me that her man like broke down crying, and then she or apparently they got robbed or something, and then afterwards, she was a little shook up, and then she's like, your man starts crying, and she's just like, I was just so disgusted. I hadn't had sex with him since, and that's why I'm coming to sleep with you. Just shit like that you hear. Like
I fucking told you guys. We didn't coordinate before this. Yeah, I've been telling people all the time. They look at me crazy. Byron, what do you mean don't show emotion? What do you mean don't cry in front of your girl? Blah blah blah. And it's like, dude,
no, yeah. Girls will tell you, oh, I don't mind. They're full of shit. Also, don't ever listen to a girl for dating advice.
Yeah.
They're full of shit. Because, okay, think about this. If you ask a girl for dating advice, she's going to tell you what she wants the guy. If she's in love with you, she's like, oh, I want this guy to buy me flowers and do this and that. Not what that guy's actually doing. He's actually ignoring her, fucking 4 other girls.
Yeah.
She's going to say what in her head she wishes she would do.
Isn't it amazing how counterproductive what women say they want is to actually
what they want,
be attracting them? It's crazy.
And they might want that in their head, but it's not the guys they're attracted to who aren't doing that.
Yeah. Versus if a guy tells you, yeah, I like girls that do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the guy if you follow that shit. But if you follow a girl's advice,
oh yeah, you're gonna get no pussy.
It's a fucking hell, man.
But I would say if you have a parent dies or something, you could cry one time. But you can't just. Your job as a man is to be the rock and be stable and hold a girl down. And if you're having a breakdown, it just disgusts girls. It's the biggest, and they'll just get so turned off and disgusted by you that they won't won't respect you. Guys need to realize that.
So let me ask you this, because you're a little bit older, so you can speak to this. How would you say dating has changed from before, right? 90s, 2000s, pre-social media to now?
It's probably just easier with all the social media, because before you had to go up and approach girls.
Yeah.
Apparently, guys don't walk up and talk to random girls anymore.
No.
If you have
a lot of guys don't like doing that shit.
If you have balls and do it, girls love that.
Yeah.
Girls love men coming up and talking to the person. They like that way. But
if you're not weird about it,
you might get shot down sometimes and be weird about it.
Of course.
But if you're not weird, girls absolutely love dudes coming up person to talk to them, because they're like, oh, men never do this anymore apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never use the apps or anything. I haven't used the Tinders and the things, so I can't really comment that. But apparently dudes are just on there swiping, and I don't know. It's a different. What girls say they want and what they want is different. They'll be like, I want a dude 6'5", this and that. But if you have fucking charisma or you're funny,
yeah, you can get around
shit
that.
Don't matter. Yeah, that's why it's funny. What they're putting, they want what they want is not the same thing. Of course, girls might think they want that, but if simply with dude, if you have charisma, you could. I know short ass dudes with no fucking money that are always with hot chicks.
Yeah.
So dudes can pull it off.
You could do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's good to have. I think. Okay. Money is something been way over exaggerated too. Yes, it's good to have money, but it's not the only thing girls look for.
Yeah,
girls,
and if it's the only thing you have,
no, it's not the only thing
bad.
Girls. Yeah, guys
it's
think
really bad if it's the only thing you got.
Yeah, so many guys think that's the only thing. No, it's not the only thing girls want. They want a man.
Yeah.
It's way over. Of course, you want to make money, but it's not the only thing they want by any means.
So back to the fighting stuff. I gotta ask you this: Ryan Garcia, X breakdown. What are your thoughts on that?
See,
going crazy talking about the Bohemian Grove, doing things with,
Yeah, I don't know well,
thoughts?
but to me it looks like he's having a manic episode.
Okay.
I've seen people that have had manic episodes before, and it looks like he's kind of slipping into a manic episode. I mean, who knows if there's truth to some of this crazy shit he's saying, but to me it looks like he needs to get some sleep. Usually your guys have a mania to get a good night's sleep.
Has anything happened since then? Did he come back and retract some of that stuff?
Yeah, maybe he's finally got some sleep.
Chat, let me know what happened. Because I'd be interested to see whatever. And it's interesting. We already got 6,000 plus people on Rumble and they know we're gonna transition to Rumble to cover some other stuff. They already know. That's hilarious. What else? Oh yeah, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead. We're gonna make a quick little fix right here. So what else was I gonna say? Jake Paul fight, Mike Tyson, crazy. Yeah. I saw this trailer on Instagram, and the fight's gonna be on Netflix, which I don't think I've ever seen a fight like that not be on pay-per-view. What are your thoughts on it? Tyson make the right decision here?
I mean, he's getting paid, so I guess. But he's like gonna be 58 when he fights. Tyson's a legend, but he's been out of his prime for like 30 years. He was just an absolute killer in his early 20s, but then he already faded out before that, and now he's fighting. I don't think he's doing the fight. Jake Paul's in his prime. He's much younger. It's just
31-year age difference.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm still gonna watch it. So what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I honestly, I'm shocked that Tyson took it because Jake's been he's been egging Tyson on for years. Yeah. So, I'm actually shocked that he took the fight. I mean, part of me is like, okay, I'm gonna definitely watch this because obviously Mike Tyson is a fucking legend. You can't take that away from him. But another part of me is like, why, Mike? Why?
Yeah,
man?
he's
because you don't want a fucking YouTuber like the thing in the back of my mind that bothers me is like I don't want a fucking YouTuber to knock out this legend, bro, because he's fucking 30 plus years older. Like, come on, man, it's just so like Jake wouldn't last 10 seconds against Iron Mike in the 90s.
Yeah.
Never.
And even though I'm not obviously don't love Paul, he is a good boxer. He's a good athlete. He trains really hard. He's hired like the best trainers. He's right in his prime. I just don't.
People can't take that away. People try to sit there and say Jake's not a good boxer. He's a fucking fantastic.
No, he
boxer.
can box, but
he can definitely box.
But still, fighting the guy like this could be 57.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's
come on,
crazy.
his cardio. Tyson's not gonna have the speed because he was so quick. It was boom, boom, boom. His pile. And he's not going to be able to hold the conditioning.
Yep.
I mean, who knows? He could get like a quick knockout, but I just think he's not going to have the power either.
Yep.
So it's just not going to. It's not fair fighting someone that much older.
Not at all.
If he was like 48, I would say okay, Tyson will probably still fuck him up. But 58 is just too.
Probably 60,
too much.
bro. Senior citizen,
He's almost 60, yeah.
And I've seen clips of him walking with a cane.
Damn.
You know, like obviously he doesn't publicize that shit, but there's been many videos of like fans and shit like that taking video, and he walks with a cane, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's nearing 60.
Yeah.
He's probably got a lot of abuse on his body for all he was fighting. It's
Cus beat him up, man. Like his old trainer,
Coach D'Amato was
going crazy, man.
And that's when he was sharp. When once Coach D'Amato died, he started slowly slipping because that guy was on.
He didn't have a good team around him. I genuinely think if Cus didn't die and he didn't God damn it! Who was his trainer that worked under Cuss?
After Custer, God, I know. I just hung out with this guy, so I should know.
He was on the Lex Friedman podcast.
Yeah, I hung out with that guy recently. He was so cool. I wish I could remember his name because he invited me to his house. I feel so bad I can't.
If you watch the old Mike Tyson training videos, he's the one holding the mitts, standing there trying to not get knocked the fuck out by Mike while he's bobbing and weaving and shit like that and doing the whole peekaboo method. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, pull it up real quick. Or someone in the chat's gonna put it.
I just hung out with this guy. Is why it's driving me crazy because
Oh, Bobby, what is it? Tony Atlas. There we go.
Yeah, Teddy Atlas.
Teddy Atlas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because that dude's a G. I hung out. I watched fights with him. We were breaking down fights. It was awesome because we watched MMA fights, and he was having me break them down for him. And I'm like, bro, I want to go watch boxing fights. How do you break down for him? And he gave me his number. He's like, oh, come to my house. And
nice.
So I'm like, I'm gonna have to do that when I'm in New York. Awesome dude. Such a cool such a cool dude.
But yeah, once Mike got rid of those guys and he started having these, the Don Kings and these party people, and he was doing cocaine benders in Japan and shit like that. That's when it all started going down, man.
What's crazy is
he would never got that rape charge either if he had those guys around.
Also, even after he stopped training with those guys, he still went years with. He was so much ahead of everyone. He still went years beating everyone up until he started falling off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
could you imagine if he didn't have that distraction?
Yeah, if Cuss hadn't died, he
didn't go to jail.
He would have gone forever just tearing people up.
Yeah, dude. Like he would probably, man, he could have easily done a Floyd Mayweather like 40-0 type shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Easily. Any other chats? We got here. Taylor Jackson says, Jake, I just started training in Bill under Hetio Seneca. What kind of training would you recommend off the mat? And BJJ, I'm sorry, under Helio Seneca. Sorry, guys,
I say just spend as much time on the mat. Go there and train as possible. If you're trying to do stuff off the mat, go lift weights or run. You can run or lift weights, but just be at the gym as much as possible. You don't want to be fucking. People try to do these stupid drills at home and shit. Nah, go lift weights instead, or run or something.
Michaka goes, W no fresh market finally cook. Oh my god. Jerry BB goes,